Let's have a real conversation about something most businesses quietly struggle with, but almost no one talks about properly. And that's how messy their finance and operations actually are behind the scenes. Because from the outside, everything looks smooth. Revenue is coming in, teams are growing, clients are being handled. But internally, it's a completely different story. Payments are scattered across platforms. Payroll is handled in another tool. HR questions keep interrupting the team all day, and when it comes to understanding where money is actually coming from, most people are still relying on guesswork or outdated dashboards. And at some point, you start feeling like you're working all the time, but things are still slower than they should be. Now here's the important part. This is not a you problem. This is a system problem. The companies that scale fast are not necessarily working harder. They're just operating with cleaner systems that remove friction from day one. So in this video, we're going to break down 3 AI-powered finance tools that are doing exactly that. Not in theory, but in actual day-to-day workflows. And together, they can easily save you more than 20 hours every single week. We're going to go step by step inside each tool, and I'll walk you through exactly what to click, what to set up, and more importantly, why each step actually matters in a real business environment. So open a new tab, keep this video running, and let's start with the first one. Before we even click anything, you need to understand why Airwallex exists in the first place. Because most people think they just need a bank, a payment gateway, and maybe an expense tool. But what they end up with is 3 disconnected systems that constantly create friction. Airwallex removes that fragmentation by giving you a single platform where you can manage global accounts, accept payments, handle expenses, and move money internationally without jumping between tools. Getting started with Airwallex begins with a highly intuitive onboarding process. After entering your basic business email, you'll be guided through a quick setup where you select your company size, expected transaction volumes, and primary areas of interest, like opening global accounts or processing local payments. From there, you'll verify your legal entities and business details. Once your account is activated and you log in, the first thing you'll notice is how clean and structured the dashboard feels. Finance tools are usually overwhelming, but Airwallex organizes everything neatly on the left-hand menu. Wallet, transfers, cards, expenses, and payments. To really see the immediate benefit, take a look at the Global Accounts feature. With just a few clicks, you can open local currency accounts like USD, EUR, GBP, or SGD in your company's name. This is a massive advantage. Once those funds are in your wallet, you get a complete, unified view of all your balances. From here, if you need to pay global suppliers, you can easily convert currencies using market-leading FX rates and execute fast, cost-effective international transfers without hidden fees. But Airwallex goes beyond just sending and receiving money. It's a complete spend management tool. You can instantly create virtual and physical borderless cards for your team or specific corporate expenses like ad spend or software subscriptions. You stay in complete control by setting custom spend limits, and employees can simply snap a photo of their receipts to upload them directly into the app, triggering automated approval workflows for managers. On the revenue side, accepting money is completely frictionless. Without needing a developer, you can use the Payment Links feature to generate secure, one-time, or reusable links and QR codes. Just enter the amount, select the currency, and send it directly to your client via email or SMS. If you run an e-commerce brand, they even have plug-and-play integrations for platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce. They've even recently introduced an AI assistant, allowing you to bypass menus completely. You can just type into the chat, "Create a Canada global account for me," and the system will instantly generate the local account details, making global financial management faster and simpler than ever before. At this point, you're no longer manually tracking payments, switching between tools, or dealing with currency confusion. And that's why Airwallex alone can easily save around 6 to 8 hours every week, especially if you're dealing with international clients or operations. Now let's move to something that most founders underestimate until it becomes a problem. And that's managing people, payroll, and compliance, especially when your team starts spreading across different countries. Because hiring globally sounds simple in theory, but once you get into contracts, tax rules, and legal requirements, things become complicated very quickly. This is exactly where Deel comes in, and more importantly, where Deel AI changes the game. Managing a global workforce usually comes with a massive administrative burden, but Deel is designed to completely eliminate that friction. Instead of spending months setting up local entities or relying on fragmented vendors, Deel acts as your employer of record, allowing you to hire, onboard, and pay people in over 130 countries seamlessly. The time saving starts right at onboarding. Whether you are hiring a remote developer or an on-site team, the platform handles the heavy lifting. As you enter a new hire's details, Deel instantly surfaces local market insights, statutory minimums, and automatically bakes in compliant rules for PTO, sick leave, and notice periods. You can even manage contract edits directly within the platform, no messy email chains, and generate a branded offer letter in just one click. To keep everything on track, a visual onboarding tracker gives you real-time visibility into every new hire's status, so no one falls through the cracks. When it comes to paying your team, Deel consolidates the entire process. You can bulk approve expenses and bonuses and pay your entire global workforce with a single click. One of the most innovative features is Anytime Pay. This allows employees to log into their dashboard and instantly withdraw a portion of their already earned salary before payday to handle unexpected life events. Finally, Deel even automates the hardest part of HR, offboarding. When a team member leaves, the offboarding assistant steps in to automatically calculate local notice periods, severance pay, and PTO accruals, completely eliminating legal guesswork and ensuring you remain fully compliant from an employee's first day to their last. You eliminate repetitive HR work, reduce dependency on manual research, and avoid costly compliance mistakes, which is why Deel typically saves around 5 to 7 hours every week in operational time. Now the third tool is where things become interesting, because even after fixing payments and HR, most businesses still don't fully understand what is actually driving their revenue. They see numbers going up or down, but they don't know why. Amplitude solves that by giving you clear visibility into user behavior and how it connects to your business outcomes. Once you log into Amplitude and create a project, the first step is connecting your product or website so that the platform can start tracking user actions. You define events like sign-ups, purchases, and clicks, and these events become the foundation of your data. Without this, you're just guessing. When you open the product analytics section, you'll start seeing how users move through your product, where they engage, and where they drop off. Instead of guessing and making slow decisions, you start operating with clarity, which saves time, reduces mistakes, and improves overall efficiency, often saving around 7 to 10 hours weekly. If you step back and look at everything we covered, you'll notice something important. Each of these tools solves a different layer of the same problem. Airwallex simplifies how money moves. Deel simplifies how people are managed. Amplitude simplifies how decisions are made. And when you combine all three, you're not just saving time, you're building a system that removes friction across your entire business. Most businesses don't need more tools. They need fewer, better connected systems that actually reduce manual work instead of adding to it. If you're stuck between two of these tools, tell us your team size in the comments and we'll tell you which one to prioritize first.